Thank you, Madam Chair. As was explained earlier, due to the financial and managerial issues in the 1990s, Congress created the District of Columbia Financial Responsibility and Management Assistance Authority, known as the Control Board, in 1995 to oversee DC's finances. The Control Board recommended removing several costly state functions, such as pension system, from the district's finances. The responsibility for funding the pensions of DC police officers, firefighters, judges, and teachers were shifted to the federal government. At the time the law was enacted, DC had an unfunded pension liability of $4.7 billion. Since then, the pension liability has increased at a rate of several $100 million per year. To this day, the federal government continues to administer and make payments to the DC Pension Fund. This amendment would eliminate the special federal involvement in the new state's pension liabilities. Having served on Pennsylvania's School Employees Retirement System Board, one of the nation's largest pension systems, I know the importance and difficulties in states needing to manage their own pension liabilities. However, this is an important state function. If DC wants statehood, they need to take the benefits as well as the responsibilities. The new state and its local municipalities should bear the burden of funding its own pension programs, just like every other state and municipality in this country. And I know we're probably going to hear the same things about having to go through every department. I would have thought that the members pushing for statehood would have already done that and understood these costs. And these are not costs that should be spread across the other 50 states. As it's been said earlier in this hearing, the cost in every state that came to the union, every member is in a state that got these benefits. Well, I'm from Pennsylvania, and the first, if history serves me right, the first government, or the first capital city of the United States was New York City from 1785 to 1790, and Philadelphia from 1790 to 1800. So let's not play the games of distraction. If people want DC to be a state, let's not try and not take responsibility for the functions that belong to the state. We can have all these discussions, but again, there are responsibilities that come along with being a state. And if DC has the highest per capita income in the United States, they should not have any problem taking these financial responsibilities as a state and funding them themselves, rather than trying to do something different than every other state and push those on to the states in the union. So I would urge members to support this amendment. Thank you, and I yield back.